I am really happy for the kids. We keep knowing that we're getting better every day. We know it's in our practices. We know we're competitive in games, but we want to win. We want to look up at the scoreboard. I was really proud how we played for the 40 minutes. It only tied in one of the sections. I think it was quarter two, and in particular the fourth quarter. Just walking to the huddle and having a different look of we're not letting this one go. So I was really happy for them.
I don't know. I mean, a win's a win for any game, so I'm just glad we got the W. Yeah. I mean, it's great to get a win after the stretch, but I think, yeah, we're going to enjoy it for today and then move on tomorrow and continue to prepare for Iowa next. Broken ankles. No, yeah. I mean, we just wrapped it up and out I went, so it worked out, luckily. I don't know if I'd try to do anything differently, just to have the mindset of staying aggressive and hunting my shot when I can and making sure I can get open for my teammates to get me the ball. Yeah, I think my teammates were just finding me at good times for me to face up and kind of take my player wherever I needed to go. We ran specific plays sometimes where that happened or just in motion, and I think we just did a good job executing the game plan. Honestly, I didn't really notice, so maybe not.
Yeah, it felt good. I mean, I don't know about the rest of the team, but it definitely gave me some energy. I think it spread through the team though. Yeah, it was a pretty cool shot.
We practiced that, right?
Yeah, good thing about Alex is that it's tough to defend her. So she draws a lot of attention, and it kind of just opens up some stuff for other people to just stay aggressive and hunt out their shot as well. So yeah, I mean that's exciting to see any of your teammates play like that.
I got a little elbow caught. Yep. Yep. The huge.
The fact that it was. I mean, I think that I think the team came in ready to play. We're not done yet. It's a dangerous time for a team that's been, working so hard, and you're kind of mid-February. You have two teams. You can have one that's kind of like, can we wait till this is over, or let's go win some ball games? And I challenged them. Which team are you? And I think they gave the answer today. They're not, they came out and played hard, and I was really proud of how they started the game. Yeah, well, obviously, I mean, she's a key clog in what we do, and so when we lost her the last game, kids stepped up. But I think there's two things that are going on. She makes some plays. I mean, flat out, there's some of those turnaround jumpers. I wish I would have taught her how to do that. It's just her. And I also think her teammates get her the ball and know how to do that balance. So, you can't just give it to her. That's why you see four people in double figures. I also, I want to give kind of a Brandi shout out while I've got this opportunity, because when we were winding that clock down and I just pulled the ball back and gave it to her, that's a lot of pressure for a kid. I wanted the clock to run, but I thought she really did a great job. She had some big shots down the stretch. There was a flip a switch at halftime. Talk about that. Yeah, we were getting out rebound. We were not really, we might have mentioned that to them. And so I think they got the message that they might want to, and I think we ended up out rebounding them. That was the factor. I mean, that was that, and they were just, the two things that I was not happy was just the drives to the basket. I mean, individual defense. I mean, I was like, come on, guys. We don't have rotations if someone can go to A to B that quick. And so I think they took a lot more pride in their defense in the second half. If you saw, was I standing up with my team during that timeout? Did anybody know? I think that's one you're talking about. Yeah, that one was, hey, let's play some defense, okay? Sometimes you just there's so much they're thinking about, and it's just simply, all these actions. Hey, sit down and stop some drives, okay? Run back and defend. I mean, it's not that complicated of a game sometimes, so we try to bring it back to the uncomplication part of it and just go, you got to play some D. I mean, I can make layups against you guys. I mean, at that, I couldn't. Let's take that back. But my point was we needed to sit down and just lock in defensively. I I want to, quite frankly, if it's any of the Big Ten schools right now, I won't beat anybody. Okay, they happen to be the team we played today, and so I mean, I have respect for what their program. They're in a situation where they're trying to, get things rolling up there. So, I think Coach Sippis and I can understand some of this stuff together. So it's more of a respect than, two programs that are trying to make the next step. But I prefer to be where I'm sitting right now at Illinois. Definitely. I mean, we can talk all about those little steps and what we see in their locker room, but let's face it, you guys, everybody wants to know, did we win today? I mean, when one of my brother's calling my dad right now, he's not asking about, hey, did they make steps today? Hey, did they win? I mean, that's what's going on, and I think he's smiling right now. So we get that, but we have to take the small victories. We have to, because that's a part of, I just can't walk into a locker room and say win. I mean, we've talked about this before. I mean, no kidding. So I'm proud of the small steps, but I'm also proud of the win. Well, I tell you the two things I really liked. We got to sing our alma mater today in front of our fans, and there was good fans out there tonight. I really appreciated all those. It's a special day. We had a lot of young people, and I told them that. I said, you're a role model. Don't forget that. So how hard you play today, the attitude you show. There's little girls out there that are watching, that are getting autographs right now, little boys that are watching those guys, how they handle competition. So that's fun. I mean, but, I also think we don't, we have fun, but we kind of wanted that we should have won. I mean, not should haves and stuff like that, but it was time to win.